Have you missed going on tour? I haven't. Sydney Sprint is on the chopping block, so that means the start of the Propeller Cup is only mildly better than the end? Yeah, so this cup is mostly a dud. Okay, come on, like, I know I like to harp on these, but really? Starting the race with these stupid arrows? This track is littered with them. Same can be said for the up-in-your-face giants. I bet you've missed hearing me complain about these factors, haven't you? I know I kind of explained my issue with them before, but for the real world to have these magic arrows, it's really jarring. Even if it was a Mushroom Kingdom course, this would feel lazy. Nintendo has the creativity to offer something better, and it's made more frustrating when a racer comes barreling through it. It covers the track in such a way you generally can't see them coming. I think having a Lakitu just holding the sign over the path would have been better. Then you could have seen oncoming racers easier, and it would have felt more fitting. Alright, that's my rant. Let's talk positive. The nature of tour courses tends to take you through the same paths in different directions, and here, I like what they did with the bridge and the trolley. One way, you get speed boosting ramps if you stay centered. The other, they're more like splits in the path for the player to choose. It's almost enough to fool someone into not realizing they're retreading. I'm also a fan of the use of the setting a little bit here, as Lap 2 takes you over a river via driving through a stationary boat. That's something that should have been implemented more in the tour courses. It was also a nice move to set up a glider section through the famous Opera House as its showcase moment. Though the flight into it is far worse. These cardboard audiences just don't cut it for me. I'm, unsurprisingly, not the biggest fan of another Ferris wheel, but it is nice to see all sorts of other rides go along with it. Strangely rare in Mario Kart. Going back to the trolley part of the track though, I would have loved to have seen an alternate route by going down the railroad. It's kind of upsetting that the road itself is so low of a wall. It really looks like you can drive down it at your own risk. It just seems like a missed opportunity. I have noticed that this course also offers a surprisingly large amount of sharp turns. They are fairly annoying, but at least there's some angled roads to give you more time to correct your turning if you don't angle it quite right. The sharp turns combined with the arrows make for this to feel pretty messy. The track is also fairly confined, leaving no space for shortcuts. A lot of reasons that should warrant an F ranking, really. Something this course does that makes it feel a little more separate from other tour courses is that its set pieces also make you feel like you're more on the outskirts of a city than in it. This is honestly really uncommon for tour courses. Nearly every other one makes you drive through a city. Though, maybe don't stare too far off. It looks pretty bland if you do. Bland is a good way of describing it though. Nice ideas that get underutilized, and some repeat offenders from the Booster Course playbook. Those are what gets its placement stuck right here. Tomorrow, I honestly don't even know how people feel about the next track. Hopefully it's appropriately placed. I guess we'll find out tomorrow.